Yes, Hayden Edwards, we do indeed have many ships and servers with spinal guns, or spinal lasers at least. Good evening. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Terra Invicta. Welcome to our weekly war. It is good to see you all. Thank you for tuning in. I'm a little bit rushed tonight because I'm literally just in the door, but I'm here and we are... Why is the game not loading? Let me try that again. Okay, the game is now loading. Let's get this show on the road. I want my YouTube one to switch to streaming. And you should now all be able to see Terra Invicta. You maybe can't see it while it's loading, I hope. Yeah, there we go. It's appearing. Awesome. So, hey, Noob Master. Hey, Mathwin. Hey, Crash Test. Good to see you. Hey, Hayden Edwards. Who else we got here? Hey, Demonicus. I think I saw you at the start of the stream. Hey, Alex Dragon. Hey, Demonicus. Good to see you all. Welcome to the stream, as always. Usually I have the game loaded when we get in, but that's how far behind I am tonight. We are live on platforms that I'm not going to name because that's against terms of service. And I hope you're all doing well. Nah. Terra Invicta. The only look, if I call a stream off, it's because I'm dying. I really look forward to the streams every week, and the Terra Invicta streams especially are so much fun. So if I ever actually make a post, and I know I've done it quite a lot this year, it's been a tough year, but if I actually make a post saying that I'm calling a stream off, it's because I am literally unable to stream. If I can make it back in time to get the computer turned on and get online, then I will do it. I went to see a show tonight with some friends. It was really good, but I made sure that I got back to play this, to get in the stream. Oh, I do need to fix that message that keeps popping up. It pops up too early. This is a really good track for the start of the stream. What is this? It's Unification Day. Hey, Mishaps, good to see you. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay. So, the war. Oh, thank you very much for updating the name list. I very, very much appreciate that so much. How are we doing? Let's quickly check some ship situations, shall we? Aliens. First of all, Earth. We have Victor 445 is due to arrive on the 29th of May 2043. Currently not a big issue. Oh yeah, mishaps. It's because we're reforming India and Russia. What are these XP in chat? What XP? What XP in chat? What are these XP in chat? I don't know what you're referring to, New Master. Do you want to elaborate? So, we don't have to worry about aliens in Earth orbit, but Mercury, they are arriving on the 28th of May, 2043. So, we still have a year before they arrive. And then this fleet here is going to arrive just beforehand with a battleship and 2 monitors. No, sorry, my saps. It's the chat was right next to each other, and in my window, everybody gets a unique color, and you and Crash Test have been given very close pinks, and I must just be a little bit tired and colorblind. In YouTube, there's an XP and a leaderboard. What? YouTube has an XP. I need to see what you're talking about here. There is XP and a leaderboard. YouTube added XP and a leaderboard for chats. It's pretty obnoxious. What have they done? Hang on a second. I'm sorry, everybody. I need to see this. What have they done? Will I even see it if I join as me? I want to mute the stream as soon as I get onto it. I'm just loading the stream up. Hang on. Talking about here. Oh, you can hear me talking. I don't see the leaderboard. I see top fans. Oh, yes. Oh, God, yes. There is XP in a leaderboard. Crash Test is currently my top fan. What is this? Why is this a thing? Demonicus at number 2. Community moderation. Can I turn it off? I can't turn it off. I'm sorry, I can't get rid of it. It's just going to be there. Weird. Okay, anyway, we have a year until these guys arrive. So, for those who are wondering about the cap, the reason we are so far over cap is because we are fighting a land war against the alien administration, and we are reclaiming India as a country. So India has reformed as a country under our control with 4 control points. Each of these control points is worth 20 control point cap. So that's why we are so far over. We also have been doing the same in Russia. And we've reformed Russia as a country with 2 control points. And I accidentally reformed Mongolia, which is also under our control, which is another bit of our control point cap. The dog wants to come in. I will be right back. I just need to bring her into the room. Give me 2 seconds. I need to remember to unmute myself on both streams. I need to set a hook up for that. Okay, I'm back. She is wrapped up in her blanket behind me. We should be good. The only thing Poppy poking out of the blanket is her nose, which is adorable. So yes, we have... Who knows why this thing is here apart from YouTube. Each chat gives you XP per chat. More for super chats. Oh, okay. I don't like that. Anyway, we do have research ongoing to mitigate this issue. As, who has it said? I think someone said, I noticed. Yes, Hayden Edward said. So if we have a look at research at the moment, global ambition and a common concern both, I believe, will give us more control point cap when they finish. So we are working towards dealing with that. I'm also intending for, hopefully, someone to steal Mongolia from me, and we also have Lebanon, which I'm not protecting, so I'm just waiting for someone to take them. Yeah, they're probably going to remove it later. That is exactly what's probably happen. I could abandon Mongolia. I very much could. I just haven't done it yet. I don't really know why. I feel like it's like under our control. Both mishaps and crash tests coming in with the same piece of advice. There was a lot going on last stream. Other things that are happening at the moment that we need to be aware of is we are still building battleships in Mercury space, and a lot of these haven't started yet because our water situation has not been great. We need to let those build before we lay down any other ships. We are actually doing okay for mission control, but we probably going to need to build more sooner rather than later. We should also have a mine so every time a mine completes an upgrade, I'll build another mine. I'm just doing them one at a time at the moment. We have mostly dealt with our income problems, but we absolutely tanked our boost in the last stream, so we have to watch out for that. I accidentally paid for something with boost I didn't realize I was doing, and our boost income has gone down to support all of our space hotels. So that's one thing we have to be aware of, is our boost is very, very low. But reclaiming India and reclaiming Russia is putting our mission control on our boost up, because all of these regions are developed with mission control and boost. At the moment, we're taking a break from the war. We do have some Americans that are pushing into... is this Gahati? No, this is Lhasa. They're going to get absolutely smashed by our 5 armies that are here. So I'm not too concerned about that. The other thing we're doing in the background is we're just fixing up our agents. I'm currently buying cybernetic upgrades for all of them. So Human has 32 XP. What is going on here? We need to fix that. So Human is maxed out on administration with no need for orgs. So we're really looking for good orgs to add to them that will give us stuff we need. I don't really see... What we're really looking for is space mining bonuses. There's nothing here that I can see that I really want to add on. The Thoth Foundation, Nirvana Organization, no. Seagrom, National Security. I don't want to add... No, we're good. But we do need to augment her. She has already got all of the third tier cybernetics on her. I'm paranoid that I haven't unmuted myself on... No, I have. Good. I was paranoid I hadn't unmuted myself on Twitch, but I have. So I think what we want to look at is just getting her stats that she's using. So she's using Persuasion. So that's her at 25 Persuasion. And now she's down to 12 XP. So that's all I can really buy right now. Next up, we've got Jebediah is also at 25 Admin. Hey, Gargly. It's good. We're mostly just saving the world at the moment. Redwood Minerals sounds like a mining thing. Where's Redwood Minerals? Redwood Minerals... space mining outpost bonus 4%. That's better than nothing. Is there something we could free up in Human? We need 1 star. Pandora Marketing gives me +2 influence, +1 science. Puppets Interactive gives me +20 science, +1 science stat. That's actually quite good for 1 star. Lycurgus Resources is not as good space mining bonus. Demeter Aerospace is boost and found space program, which we don't really need found space program. I mean, it does give 1 mission control, which is nice but not amazing. This is just found space program and boost. I think we could probably get rid of it. It is 0.25 boost. Yeah, I'm gonna get, or we could get rid of Altair Innovation, which is less good. Let's get rid of Demeter Aerospace, and then we can pick up Redwood. Good catch there, Crash Test. Okay, who's our advice person? Needs more command and science. We need a lot. We don't really have an advice person. Hey, Core, how's it going? Human could also take Redwood. They could. Yes, Kite, they could. Jebediah, we need to level up. So he's already at 25 admin. He is mostly an investigator. His current investigate stat is 10. So let's put that up, because that means that we can start to free up some of his orgs as well. So is anything that's giving +1 investigations, for example, we can get rid of that. What is his current Yeah, so he's currently 1 over on investigations. So something like Onyx Information, Muscari Intelligence Solutions, Lantana Private Investigations, Blackstone Private Investigations. Actually, let's give him +2. Any of these 3 could go. I'm not seeing anything particularly. Maybe Tarask Technologies for more. I can't remember what this resource is called. It's not science. It's like workshop. More of that. There's also the Elysium Engineering Group, which gives 6 science and 2 of that. I could dump like Onyx and Muscari for Elysium Engineering. I think I'm going to do that. I think that's a good trade for 1. There you go. That's helping our science a little bit. Blonde also has a level up. Everyone has level ups here. We're going to just focus. So Blonde's admin is also at 25. I'm going to just keep leveling up his persuasion. Is there augmentation you probably want to add? There's a lot. There's people who need augments. I'm basically not buying augments until I'm over 20k. I don't want to like completely mess us up in terms of our like base money. So I want to keep a float of 20k and then break down and bring that back up to 20k. We'll get persuasion up to 25 as high as we can. At the moment, there's no other orgs that I'm really interested in buying out. So we're just going to keep buying upgrades for people. What is it that she does? Well, she needs admin. Her admin stat is terrible, and I don't think she has anything equipped at the moment that just gives 1 admin. I think there's no orgs that do that, so we don't need to change anything here. Groucho Marx is also good. I think she needs admin as well. So she is currently sitting at 28 admin, so she can get rid of 3 admin. Morning Toasted, how's it going? How good is your Ryan drive nowadays? I don't know, Gurgly. Me and drives, you know how bad it is. So we can dump 3 admin on her. That's 5 from Theta Holdings, 3 for the Micropium group. That will also free up 10 income. That's pretty nice for us. And this doesn't give anything else. So if I sell this, she should still be at 25, which she is. Groucho needs command, not admin. But I'm wanting everyone to get to 25 admin count. That's my first mission, is to make sure they're at 25 admin. So that's why I'm leveling that up. That means I can free up more orgs to boost her command, rather than having so many. She has so many admin orgs in her allotment. I'd rather put command orgs there. Next up, we've got Hard Python. They also have a level up. They also need admin because they're at 13. So what's their current total? They're also at 28. So I get rid of a 3 admin. Palladium Financial, yeah, let's get rid of that. And now that's helped out our income quite a lot. Range Rover is a little more efficient than Chemical Thruster. Is stupidly minus 66.1 influence. Yes, this is because we're so high over our control point cap. But that will fix itself when the research finishes. So there's nothing here. I mean, we could grab Tarask, I guess, just for now. Let's just grab Tarask for now. And I think that's everybody leveled up. Yeah, that's everybody leveled up. Cool. Okay. Missions for the turn. The missions are pretty simple. We're going to keep boosting. Well, actually, let's just check that nowhere is unprotected. Just Lebanon and Mongolia. And in fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. Let's abandon Lebanon and Mongolia. Because I don't need them. Nobody's taking them from me, and they are just a problem. Now, I always forget where the abandon button is. There, is it abandoned here? Do you want to abandon the control points 6 months if folks remain loyal but no longer supporting them during this time? Our control points will show the effects of a crackdown. They would no longer provide us benefits and be easier to purge, and army systems control but a fight advantage. How will it not cost us? Yes. So I'm going to abandon Lebanon, and I'm going to abandon Mongolia, which will take the heat off. I don't want either of these countries. Right, that's brought us down to 663 of 620, which is a little bit more manageable, not much more manageable. So Human will continue to boost we're actually getting somewhere with public opinion in Russia. So we can probably stop doing this soon. Blonde is doing the same thing in India, which is also getting close to the point. Wow, that's really loud.
I will try to sway the public.
I play with Orion. H. Orion has good experience with it, but it call it bad investment. Okay, Salty. Commander Prediction gives CP too, though. So does admin, does it not? In my experience around, it's pretty good for small ships. You have lots of Fissels, so it's pretty niche. Yeah, well, Fissels have been a struggle in this campaign at least. Right, Jebediah, I want you to go back to looking for aliens if there are any. There's no unknowns on this list, though. There is a couple of servants showing up, though. What can we do to the servants? Let's just have an investigate. We don't know if she's got low profile. Unaware addict, government hard. So she's a hard target. What about the other one? They do not appear untouchable. Is too important a position to be safely deleted. Any attempts to set the council as a result worse than critical success will give the assassin the marked trait. I see what you're getting at, Kite. I'm just shuffling things around a little bit too much. I understand. I'm just very hey Dragons, congratulations to making it. I'm really happy you're here. I'm just kind of very focused on what I'm looking at right now. Gemini doesn't really have a lot to do at the moment because I know where pretty much all councillors are due to intelligence sharing at the moment. Apart from most of the ones for the servants. But as we know, the servants tend to take people who are very hard to assassinate. I think for now, just to keep things moving, I will investigate this person, but we're probably not going to do anything to them. Hard Python's job at the moment is just surveilling for Xeno forming, but I haven't checked Africa out in a while. So let's do a surveil in the middle of Africa.
Eyes up.
So we still have a little bit of time before the aliens arrive. Now, I do notice the servants have they've got a fleet in orbit, but no stations. That's an alien fleet. That's another servant fleet. The servants are launching gunships. They must be launching... Where are they getting the gunships from? They must be driving them here from somewhere. I'm not too worried about a servant fleet of gunships. Yeah. Fair enough, new master. Let's confirm those assignments, and we'll start the turn. And we'll see how this turn turns out. Okay, Ballast Brigade has been resupplied. Do they need to refuel as well? Because that's something I've been making a mistake on. Why? Oh, that's because they've been reformed. Okay, yes, that's good. That's the Mercury defense fleet. We're good there. So I've got a cup of tea. Common concern is done. That's control point management capacity up by 20, and elites demand less spoils. You can't build them on Earth because you can't build bases on Earth, Gargly. So you can build them on the moon they're probably from the moon. You can turn on and then resign an enemy agent to get rid of him, but that would still piss them off. Okay, this is where I'm really stumped at the moment. It's just there's so much to research. Now, we were looking at more control point research, and there was another one we could do. It was a really big one. It wasn't the Greater Caliphate. It wasn't government network analysis. It wasn't appeals to hope. It wasn't media literacy. Commercial mining companies, no. Bush official institutional outreach, regulatory capture, broadcast outlet. Did I make it obsolete? There's so many. Oh, wait, no, I know where it is. It's probably at the top of the list because I started researching it, possibly. Yeah, maybe I did set... I thought there was a third tech that was going to take a really long time to research. Let's have a look. Mexican Liberation Movement, Iranian Separatism, Cape Republic, break up of Pakistan, break up Brazil, French independence, regulatory capture isn't... Our Own Way, no. Italian partisan, Hungarian irredentism, period of unity, Nordic Federation, Central American Federation, institutional outreach, that's still there. British draft, West Africa, Unification of Maghreb, Peruvian Confed, dissolution of Russia. Management is at the top. Okay. I'm just looking to see what else is here. If there's anything else that looks like it would give control points. Government network analysis, no. Encrypted research systems, nope. Civil defense programs, nope. Bound to... The Intermarium is Poland. Okay. Great India, United Turkestan, United North America, Arab League. That might be one to investigate. I think it's an info science tech. Forward Russia. Yeah, this is social science. Yeah, okay, there's nothing else there, but you think it's an information science, this is info science. So civil photonic computing, improved terminal guidance, computing 3, vital shell point training, social media, augmented learning. Well, it's not here if it is, or did you say it was at the top? Did I just not see it at the top? There it is, management research, thank you. I have unobsoleted it. We want to obsolete Greater India if we want to keep it. Civilian photonic computing might lead to that kind of place, to be honest. Oh, management, yeah. So there it is there. This gets control point capacity up by 5. We're going to research this a couple of times just to fill this up. We do have Global Ambition currently researching as well. Global Ambition, it gives us 40. But we're going to need more than 40. I know, but we've got Global Ambition going as well. We also have Rapid Shipbuilding going as well, and we're working on taking control of magnetic nozzles. So that is all ongoing.
Offering assistance.
Oh, we actually need to see what's going on with those Americans that are attacking us.
Surveilling target area.
They have not arrived yet. I'm letting all of these armies recover, but I think I'm just going to take India. Now that we have 4 control points in India, I've got a feeling India is not going to get bigger than 4. It might go to 5 maximum.
We've got some intel on our target.
Okay, there's a Polish army heading for Astana. So let's bring in some defense forces for Astana. I'll probably just bring in the other Central Asian Union armies. And we'll bring in a couple of Caliphate armies as well. We don't really need to demolish them. We just need to win the fight. That's 4v1. That should be enough. How much does cost a civilian photonic computer? Let's have a quick look. Civilian photonic computing. It is... Oh, I see. Yeah, it's 10,000 for 10 control points. I missed that there was this one here. So that's probably... That's 10,000 for 10 control points, where at the moment we're doing 5,000 for 2,000 for 5 control points. So I think currently what we're doing is better. Management research is better now because it's 2,000 for 5, but it will get to a point where that is more cost effective.
We've moved the needle.
If we can get to the stage where we can
moved the needle.
research that, we definitely will. Toasted, we're going for shorter research projects at the moment, just because of how much is going on. I'm taking the provinces because I'm worried they're going to nuke me when I take the capital, noob. Okay, that's just our defenders arriving to defend against the incoming Poles. We're doing fine against the Americans over here. The Americans just continually invade China and continually get wrecked. Good thinking, Demonicus. I appreciate that. I like the positivity. Is the music loud enough or is it a bit quiet for everybody? I mean, Darkest Dungeon music is very off-putting, but... Oops, I just minimized the stream. Doesn't affect you, but it affects me. The cost per control point increases when the economy grows. Danger region will add to India. So yes, I just got a feeling that the alien admin, I don't know if the economy will be good enough for it to get all the way up to 6. And even if it does, I don't think it'll grow too quickly. I don't know. I've only been nuked in this game once. There goes the American army again. I've only been nuked. You can't hear the music at all. How's that? Oh wait, is the music maybe not coming across Twitch? No, but you're on YouTube. You can't hear the music. So have I been streaming with no music this whole time? So you can hear the music on Twitch, but you can't hear the music on YouTube. How about now? Can you hear it now? Now you can hear it. Okay, is it too loud? Because, like, playing the game in silence is a bit sucks. Is it too loud or is it okay? Well, I'll continue going until someone tells me it's too loud. Oh, why did that flash white? That was weird. Now you can hear it. Okay, everyone's like, I can hear it, I can hear it. Cool. Okay, so we destroyed the Americans. If we were to invade another Indian region, it would probably be... We could take Chennai, or we could take Indore. It's perfect, okay. Do we want to take Chennai or Indore? So, I can't really check the population, I don't think. If I go to regions... I can, okay. So, Chennai has a population of 139,000, and it has 3 mission control. So, that's Chennai. Indore has 3 mission control as well, but a population of 91. So, I think we take Indore first. The Academy coup Pakistan, amazing. That's fantastic. Maybe liberate Afghan. They never went poorly. That never went poorly. Yeah. No. So what I was saying was I have only been nuked in this game once, and that was because I was in control of South Korea and I invaded North Korea, and China nuked me. But that was before the game was released. That was in early access, and I was just messing around. Yeah, Chennai seems to have the larger population, so I think we'll take Indore next, and I think I'm going to sort of start that process now. Because I've got 5 armies here to do that while these armies recover. Yeah, we're fighting against the Poles up here in Central Asian Union as well. I'm not going to nuke my own armies. Oh, this is a terrible cup. Ugh, this is an awful cup of tea. I'm not going to drink that. That's disgusting. Ugh, I don't know what I did wrong. Oh, I think the tea bag split. Oh, that's gross. Okay, who needs tea when we've got wars to win? Right, missions for people. I think for now, I don't need to push public opinion in Russia anymore. I think India still needs some TLC though. So I'm going to bring Human down to help push public opinion in India. We're going to get Blonde to continue pushing public opinion in India.
At your service.
Capital of the AA is here in Ahmedabad. This is the capital here. They used to have a facility here, but I destroyed it. But they do have space defense complexes, so I can't bombard the place from space. Losing Pakistan to the academy is massive for us, because Pakistan was basically set to continually spawn armies and send them after us. So this is a big blow to the alien administration as well. This is great to see, honestly. Has anyone taken either of my... No, they haven't. So we're invading here. Kerman is investigating... Oh, they lost them. No, they'll be in this stack. Here they are. Layla Amin. Wow, she has terrible orcs. But she does have Untouchable. Loyalty 8. She must have just been recently hired. I wonder if other factions have been killing off servant people. Loyalty 4 on this person, as we're demanding loss averse, inability of opinion, suspicious. This person is not a hard target. Demanding, loss averse, innovative, billionaire, opinion leader. I'm just checking. Technocrat, suspicious. They do not have hard target, which means we could take them out.
We'll see what they're up to.
China's
Where
economy.
do you need me?
So the economy currently is... Their GDP is rising, and it's at 34.219 billion. The per capita GDP is at 21,000 and rising by 60 over 31 days. They're doing really well, China in general. Things are looking really good. The economy is going up. But investment points are going down. Science is going down. You're killing a turned servant, not your turned servant, right? I haven't killed anyone yet. I don't think I have a turned servant, do I? I've got a turned... Yeah, I've got a turned protectorate and a turned initiative. I don't have a turned servant. Also, we need to defend China. China is up for defense. Thank you very much for pointing that out. I had missed that. That's fine. That is a joke for Hard Python. I hadn't caught that yet.
Securing our interests.
Then bridge away. Send them to the bridge. We haven't actually done very much bridging in this campaign. Okay. Our influence income is back up to 103. And our cash reserves are back up to an income as well. So we have a positive income across the board right now, which is great. Because there were quite a few turns there where it looked like we were going to run out of money. And we're going to run out of resources. But we are actually recovering, which is fantastic. So everyone's got a mission for the turn. Let's confirm assignments. How to increase daily investment points. I'm not sure. We can see that Loyalty Force 7 has been turned by another faction. Okay. Well, maybe we want to leave her alone then. That's okay. I've investigated her for a turn. We can leave her alone. I didn't notice that she'd been turned. I will leave her alone because she's giving us vision on all the rest of the servants. We'll have a look through their roster. If you mouse over the control points in, you'll see how many control points each control point requires. It's 20. This command will be reached when it goes to 4 to 5 points, which will be the same. Yeah, it's at 20 at the moment. Okay, that's everyone arriving at indoor to attack.
Lending my expertise.
Offering counsel.
With the research we have coming, we should be able to handle India, no problem. I thought I dispatched 5 armies. Oh, what just happened? Okay, that was admin node completed. It sounded like something powering down. I thought I dispatched 5 armies, or are you still on the way? I'm going to send you up as well.
Surveillance complete.
Okay. You might not be doing anything with them, Jebediah. Sorry about that red herring of a mission I sent you on.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
I'll have a look at those orgs. Actually, I'll have a look at those
will come to our side.
orgs now. Thoth, Primitive Bands, Vanguard Applications, Nirvana Organization, Proteus, Solaris Automated Industries, not great, Grom, NSB, Demeter Aerospace, no, nothing there that I want. Watch out for low HP army. I don't think I've got any low HP armies. They're all fine. Pakistani armies coming to defend, which is interesting. And nobody here is low HP either, because they're all just going into combat. Maybe we should consider improving China's knowledge a bit. What are my policies in China, my priorities in China? I don't think knowledge is on the list. So we're doing economy, welfare, knowledge, government, funding, mission control, and military. Mission control, I think, is almost complete. Yeah, so get up to 21, for example. Yeah, I'm happy enough with the 1 or 2 bumps. We have another 45 control points being researched right now, and I'll continue leveling people up as well. We could push knowledge up to 2 for a little bit, see how that goes. I think we could probably afford to bring government down slightly, but let's just hold it at 2 for now. Management research. That's our first management research. I'm going to repeat the project until it gets to 5,000. So okay, that's the other Marine unit arriving. That's fine. That's our copy person. Is public opinion dropping in China? Slowly, yeah. Okay, we'll go with a point in unity as well then. Oh, another good XCOM track. Is this XCOM? Yeah. No fighters in China. There's no combat in China at all right now. We've pushed the alien. Well, there's this combat in the African Union, but we've pushed everyone out. That's fine. That's one of the people we've turned. Vietnam has joined the Brazil-Suriname war against Suriname. That's fine. Where did this Pakistani? Why is that? Okay, because the Protectorate control 1 control point in Pakistan. That's where the armies come from. Everybody here is okay. Yeah, everyone here is fine. What is China knowledge growth? It is quite high, actually. Their knowledge is... Oh, okay, that's another settlement core finished. At Haman in Ceres. Okay, so that's the new place. This is the new mine we built in order to get more water. I'm going to break my rule. And I'm going to upgrade... Actually, I can't upgrade this because everything else is under construction. No, I can actually start the upgrade straight away to a colony core. This is our brand new water mine. Now you've achieved dominance on Asia, maybe you can drop military in China for 1. I don't want to do that until the war is over. The reason I don't is that the alien administration are about to take America. And their armies are very close to... Well, they're robotic stage armies. They had control of somewhere else, I think, that had me concerned. But maybe not. I didn't want my military to fall behind. Glory to that one, yeah, humanity first control point. I actually think that's good advice, Salty. I'm dropping the military down to 1. So we still have military growth, but it doesn't have to be quite so hard because we kind of do have that dominance. We're only 10 control points off now. Getting back under our max, which is great. Bushfires in Melbourne. Well, that sounds about right. We will play the ops to do something about that. A cannot take a country without all of its control points. I know, I've just got a feeling that's going to flip at some point. They've been slowly flipping people out of America for a while. Yeah, they fought a really big war with humanity first for control over Indonesia when we were going to take Indonesia ourselves. And what happened in the end was humanity first basically nuked the crap out of Indonesia while they were invading it. And it made it very not appealing for me to take control of, basically. Right, new turn. So, we're looking fine for public opinion in Russia. I'm going to do one more turn of double public opinioning in India, just so that it's really nicely settled for us bringing in another
Your
region.
orders?
Standing by.
Jeb is obviously not going to kill her. So what does it say that she's been turned? Okay, there it says right up there at the top that she's been turned. Excellent. So now if I select you and check this, I should be able to see all of the servants. Yes, I can. So we've got Yayot Khan, who we know has hard target. Don't worry, Kite, I'll go through my checklist before I end the turn. Then we've got Fedor Cherkanov, who has anxious family ties. Famous. Is famous? Nope. Enemy of the state just means you can't go home. Pollyanna means apparent loyalty set to 25, but we know his loyalty because we can see it. Streetwise Survivor. So it looks like we could take out Fyodor Cherenikov if we wanted to. Asia Nelson is a hard target, and Kareem is the person who's been turned. So I think Fyodor might be heading to a bridge. We'll investigate him for now, just so we keep our eyes on him.
Eyes on target.
Our main bridge person is Yoma, I think. Espionage 20.
I'm here.
Yeah, her espionage
At your
isn't
service.
great.
Standing
If
by.
she was to hit Fyodor, it's a 50% chance. 93% chance to bridge him. Let's clap him.
I have them in my sights.
We're gonna get Hard Python.
At
Hard
your
Python
service.
doesn't have Protect. I thought Hard Python had Protect. Who has
Ready for
Protect?
orders.
Acknowledged.
Ready.
Am I just not seeing the icon because I'm tired?
Acknowledged.
Yoma. Okay, so Yoma is my assassin and my Protect target person.
I'm here.
Oh, Groucho also has Protect. Okay. I don't think we need a Protect here, though. They're not a hard target. Let's just check this again. Protect intelligence, data jack, scrambler, survivor, streetwise. It's not spending, but it means they have to recruit again, is what I'm thinking. Did I spend 120? That's maybe a little bit high.
Ready.
We could probably get away with spending. Oh yeah, 128 is a lot. We get away with spending 32. Hey Winterwolf, how's it going? Alright, we'll assassinate on 32.
Down.
And then Hard Python, I just want you to continue surveilling, basically. Just check if there's anything weird going on in the new state we're taking.
Initiating surveillance.
Then we need to defend the Caliphate, so actually, Hard Python, you need to defend the Caliphate.
Securing our control.
Well, it means they have to recruit them, though, yeah? And less missions, is what I'm thinking. We're already basically at total war with them. We could build a navy. Yeah, okay. We'll start build navy in Japan, and we'll start build navy in. Actually, we don't have build army available for Southern Cross, and I don't really want to build more armies there because their military is really far behind their information page 4.7. And honestly, Japan's not that great either. The only people who are really worth it are China. I will actually queue up build navy for China as well, just in the background. Thank you very much, Winterwolf. I appreciate it. Okay, let's confirm assignments for the turn. It is currently October 2042, so we're about 6 months from the aliens coming in. Oh, they built a base on Callisto? That's pretty far in. That's the furthest in base I think they've built so far. It's hard to tell because there's so much crap in the inner asteroid belt. But I don't think they have any bases in the belt. So I think Callisto, them getting a foothold of Callisto is a little bit difficult for us. That does make life a little bit harder. I'm not super happy about that. But there's nothing I can do about it right now. We really, really need to get our space tech sorted. Yeah, I do not want them to get situated in the belt if I can avoid it. But I probably won't be able to stop them.
I
It
will
just
help
becomes whack-a-mole if you have to deal with them in the
Protecting
belt.
our interests.
Okay, we've got an American army moving here. I think the 5 armies that are here should be more than enough to deal with that. And Achilles, okay. They probably have something in the asteroid belt you can see from the Hab tab. Yeah, I'm sure they do. I feel like it's a little bit more serious when they take a body around one of the main planets.
I have new information.
Back to Total War, yeah.
Targets down.
We've already at Total War. Pretty much. There is that Doom fleet that's on the way to Mercury. Like, that is still
Public
happening.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
Okay, the bridging
We're
will happen
winning their
soon.
hearts and
We've
minds.
got a logistics bottleneck because we're fighting, so we'll bring in combat engineers. Yeah, great song. Always looking for more soundtrack suggestions. There we go. Boom. We just popped up to Total War. That's interesting. Because we didn't actually do anything that made that switch to Total War. Like, we haven't done the assassination yet. Yeah, everyone, chat's reacting just slightly behind me. What made this ping to Total War? Public campaign, public campaign. We engaged them in Guwahati. Ah, no. We didn't get a pop-up for it, but the assassination mission went off. Signalis, okay. I'll have a look at that one. The assassination popped off, and that was it. That's put us to Total War with the aliens. Okay. It was going to happen when we took the... I'm pretty sure it would have happened when we took the capital of the alien administration off them. But this is now the beginning of the end. Total War happened due to the date. So we probably were already at Total War, and it just recalculated it. Good music track, actually, for Total War to kick off. Yeah, exactly, Gurgle. We've been finding animation for quite a while. 15 years to the day since game start. Oh, when you attack the aliens a bunch of times before, yes. Oh, we've done a lot to trigger Total War. I've been waiting for it to happen. I'm not like surprised that this has happened. So we've got an American army defending here right now. How are you guys doing? You guys are still repairing. And you guys are in pretty good states, that's fine. New orgs are available. Let's have a quick look. Dark Tide. Yeah, Dark Tide does have a cool soundtrack. What do we got that's new here? Horus Aviation. Not really that great. Templin, Leo Technologies, Pavonis Aviation, GSG9, Winford Media Group, Lycurgus Semiconductors. I mean, they've got plus 2% build Navy, which we are trying to do a lot of, but is plus 2% worth it? I mean, she has a slot free. She could just buy this, and it gives us money and research. Yeah, I want to buy this for now, because it has plus Navy, and it also gives us a little bit more income. The soundtrack for Black Reliquary, Big Darkest Dungeon mode. I'm not sure if I can use anything from mods. It has to be like a majorly published game that gets streamed a lot, and then I don't have to worry too much. Oh, the government of China has been implicated in war crimes against Pakistan. We're not fighting against Pakistan, but they've sent an army to fight us. A regrettable, entirely preventable tragedy. We committed atrocity. Promise to investigate and provide restitution. We pay 5k. We committed atrocity, but we get a public opinion boost or spin and deflect responsibility. Allowed if networked propaganda to be researched. Pay 300. Damn right, we'll pay 300. We didn't commit a war crime. It was those foul aliens. Rapid shipbuilding has been completed. Ships build 25% faster. Okay. That's another big one. So, we could do civilian photonic computing, and I know it sucks that it's just a boring research. You know what? It's not worth it for 10 yet, because management research is actually more efficient right now in terms of what it gets. So let's use this slot for actual science. What do we need to pick up? Well, there's so much stuff in the list right now. I found the Unicorn soundtrack somewhere. Oh yeah, the Unicorn sound. That's another good one. When I get moved, which is still, I'm trying to find a new apartment to move to, but when I get moved, I will be able to stream a lot more freely, and I would like to potentially pick Unicorn Overlord up back in its old slot on Saturday mornings. Just saying. Now first, perhaps we start on the story researches. You know what? That's not a bad idea, Crash Test, because we've got so many story researches to do. Let's get a new home started. We'll just have this ticking over story research from now on. Broadcast Center. Only costs 500, gives us influence for direct influence. Yes, Diddy Reese. I really would like to play Broken Arrow again soon, do a stream for it. I'm actually going to go back and change this. The problem I'm having at the moment is I'm just so busy. So, tonight I was out and now I'm streaming. Tomorrow I've got basketball quite late, so there's no way I can stream or record after basketball. Thursday I'm out and streaming. Friday I don't have anything planned. I'd love to do a Friday stream, but sometimes I'm just so tired after work. And then Saturday I'm out. Sunday I'm streaming in the morning. So yeah. Oh, hey Libraverse. This is the big stream, Libraverse. This is the stream. The only stream that really gets like attention is the Terra Invicta stream. Hey, how's it going? Also, hey to Diddy. So, Kite is recommending that we do Broadcast Center, which I'm not against. I really wish I could filter this list. I really wish there was a box I could type into here, like in the tech tree, to filter this list. So my plans for stations, I do have slots free for stuff like Broadcast Centers. Where is Broadcast Center? Is it social or is it computing? I saw it earlier. It's a really cheap Broadcast Outlook. There is that. Let's grab that. Just to have it in our pocket, I think is worth it. I think it's a really good piece of advice. I know what I want to aim for, Noob Master. It's just a long way away, and we're waiting on control of these before I can make those steps. So that we lost control of what these got picked for last stream, thanks to just wild research pushes from the servants. So we're going to get those back this stream. That's the plan. 20th of October. Remind me before December to do direct investment. Although we don't have a lot of money for direct investment, actually. Now, we've actually lost a lot of money because we've been buying orgs. Okay, we killed that person. Appears to be some supporters in Bolivia. We're not going to take people in Bolivia, trust me. So how is India looking? India's looking good for public opinion. How is our nation looking for public opinion? Like, just across the board. Singapore is actually quite low on public opinion. So we maybe want to just give public opinion a boost. We need to do Southern Cross and Singapore. So Human can defend Southern Cross. And we'll get Hard Python to defend Singapore.
Ready to go.
Who leveled up? Oh yeah, I need to level up my people. Don't worry, I will do that. And we use influence direct funding. Oh, that's right. Influence, not thingy. Not that we have that much influence. We're actually pretty low on influence as well. All right, defend interests here.
Securing our interests.
Okay. Ready for my mission.
And then Jeb. I'm not sure what to do with Jeb at the moment. Jeb's main job is finding people. We've kind of found everybody. If there was an alien on Earth, it'd be a different story. They'd be tracking down those aliens. For now, they could do some project stealing. No, they don't have good enough espionage for that. I'm going to put them on surveillance for the moment.
Surveilling target area.
Blonde, I'm going to put on public opinion in Singapore. Long toms. At the end of the day, enough big shells causes a big problem.
We must persuade the people.
Who needs to go to ground? Does Blonde need to go to ground?
Where do you need me?
No, but Jeb does. Yeah, that's a good shout. Because they've moved the icons from here to here, I miss them all the time. Yeah, go to ground in Darwin. That's great advice. Blonde to public opinion. Yoma Maw.
Where to?
Let's try a steel project. Not that I think there's that much going on, but see what the servants have. You got a 99% of Tizen, so let's see what we can grab off them.
Security.
And then I've defended, yeah, confirm. The things that always scared me in BattleTech, especially tabletop, like a role-playing game, are SRM carriers. If you get ambushed by an SRM carrier, it's like the cheapest. It could literally be a ute, a flatbed truck, with that many SRMs on it. They could throw so many of them at you, and it could just do so much damage. Oh, I could have checked that, but we're YOLOing it. Like, you've watched how many hours of me play this campaign, and you expect me to plan things? We YOLO. Stuff like that, I'm not too worried about. Oh, we went to level up, that's right. No level ups, no level up, no level up. You've got to level up Human. Human's persuasion, I would like to keep leveling up, but I wonder if I want to focus on getting command or security up for more command points. There's a flatbed truck with 4 RL-15s. Jeez. So we could push our persuasion up again to free up orgs. Or we could push our command up to get more control point. Each point is of command increases counters opposite command %. Or is it just security that gives command points? Doesn't actually tell you here, but it does actually give you command point control points. I think it tells you here. Administration command and persuasion. So her persuasion is 25 and admin is 25. So getting our command up gives us more command points. So I'm actually going to do that for now. Going to level up here for Jebediah as well. His command I'm going to put up as well. That's got us to 666 points. Blonde can't level up. Yeah, that's everyone done. Security does not give CP. Yeah, I checked that and got that from the tooltips. Need to get myself some of the Canopian battle armor suits and carry 9 rocket launcher troops, to be honest. Yes, that sounds pretty terrifying.
Securing our control.
Hunkering down.
Okay, this war here is actually currently finished, so let's path all armies home.
Offering assistance.
And we're about to wipe out that
Securing our
American army that's here. Broadcast outlet has been researched, which is good. That getting a bunch of those would be pretty nice. What do we want to look at next? So I do like the idea of just focusing on one of our researchers on getting some of the story technologies done. So we are just going to reserve this for that. Now, in terms of stations around Earth, I think we can afford... No, I didn't. We don't have any room on station 4 more module slots. And the rest of our stations are actually going to be rebuilt pretty soon. But Sales Center does have some slots. Sales Center is actually underpowered right now. We should probably do something about that. I didn't realize it was underpowered, but it is. So let's add a solar farm. We'll upgrade a solar farm. That will get it to 671, 650. Excuse me. We've also got a xenoscience facility here that should probably be upgraded. This place has just been left to linger. What's going on with this station? Why have I not upgraded it? It's got xenoscience research centers, but not xenoscience. Oh, nothing's been upgraded to institutes yet. That's right. I'm waiting for all the institutes to be built to do a big upgrade project. That's fine. What I will do, though, is I will add a broadcast outlet here. What do they actually cost us? A little bit of water, a little bit of money, a little bit of fossils. That's everything is fine apart from the water, and it's a very small amount of water. And it needs 5 power, which we're fine on. We'll add... I don't add too many, but we'll add maybe 4 of these. Right, that should cover us. And then in terms of power... that last one. Total available power 671, potential power consumption 670. Perfect. Alright. What armies is moving via Caliphate? What do you mean? I just sent home all of these armies back to their houses because they were defending here. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. With the planetary tug ship. Perfect, Kite. That's great to know. Getting 4 of them I think will help a lot right now. And Sales Center fits. Okay, we can only steal Hydrolux penetrator warhead missiles, so why not? We'll steal those. Okay, we've got a layer defense array done at Ceres. Oh, my phone just activated. What else we got built there? Highly efficient reactor. So we're just waiting for the rest of that to finish upgrading. But I think I've got... Yeah, not Greenland on Mars is also currently upgrading. That's the main one we're waiting for. Yeah, don't worry, I haven't built any Xenoscience Institutes yet. We sent this probe off a long time ago. And it's arrived at Halley's Comet, which has a little bit of water on it, but we're not going to build a base there. Okay, that's everyone going home. These guys here have managed to fight off the Americans. Could on sabotage yield science, that's a good point. Maybe do some sabotaging.
People will come to our side.
Okay, like who's stabilizing, but it's not us. Okay, it's 30th of October. They're holding out really nicely here. How are we doing for army strength? I think I'm going to pull this army out. And who's the highest strength army here? I'm going to bring this army in. And maybe one other army as well. Oh, there's a full health army there, actually. I'll bring them in. Have a carrier tender ship. Yeah, having that kind of stuff, like tenders especially, I would really want... Because I don't want to start a war with Bangladesh. I'm not at war with Bangladesh at the moment. They're not in the war. Oh, they are in the war. I could chase them down. Whew. Good shout, new master. I'm gonna. They've. Okay, they built another base on Callisto. They've repaired, I think, too much now. From. I could send the rest of these armies in to finish them off. I could do that first, actually. Just kill the armies and then move on. That's a great idea. I thought I couldn't go into Bangladesh, but I can. Oh wait, these two armies I want to come in here as well. I don't want to send 2 armies in on their own. Does Bang have nukes? That's a very good question. No, they do not have it. They've got 2 nukes. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Kai just saved us. Very good point. That's their capital. If we invade their capital, they will nuke us. Potentially. Yeah, having like a short-range combat drive and a long-range drive would be pretty cool. There should be a second army here. Why can't I select it? Oh, did I? Oh, they moved in. Crap. Cancel. Go home. Go home. Do not engage Bangladesh. Wait, the Americans are running in here. Now that's funny. Hang on. I need to just check how this is going here. Could I stop getting all these pop-ups, please? Oh my god, so much is happening. Okay, management research finished. We're going to do it one more time until it gets to 5,000, and then it's cheaper to do the other one. So we'll repeat it one more time. Pause. Okay, what is happening here? So these armies should all be pulling out. Yes, and then these armies are moving up to intercept here, and that army is moving over here. Okay, that should be fine. There's a lot going on in a very short amount of time there. Okay, they've arrived to defend. And they've arrived to defend. And they've arrived in Indore. And okay, the Americans are now pulling out. And they've fled. And now we've taken control of Indore. Okay, excellent. So that's another victory for us. And no new control points, just the size of it. We need to fix our priorities. Oh no, it's automatically assigned the priorities because we don't have any new ones. So we've taken more of India. That's pushing more of the world's population out of the servants' hands, which is pretty big. A lot of humanity first agents popping up in our territory right now. Not a huge fan. The Americans are actually heading over to Pakistan rather than coming into this region, which is pretty funny. So I think what we want to do next is the wargamer in me wants to take Mumbai, so that we basically have cut off Bangalore and Chennai. But that isn't actually how it works in this game. I can't just like take a territory sector and cut them off. At the same time, let's have a look. So Chennai as a region. So this is Mumbai. Mumbai has quite a large population and 3 mission control available. Bangalore has a smaller population, only 1 mission control, and Chennai has a population of 139 million, or is this million or 1,000? I think it's million, and it has 3 mission control. They're investigating alien activity. Okay, we need to check what's going on there then. So it doesn't really matter which one we take. It's going to come down to Mumbai or Chennai. Bangalore isn't attractive enough for us right now. Can I peace out with Pakistan? I probably could, but I'm worried that if I do so, it might end the whole war. And I really want to eat up as much of India as possible before I do that. There's a lot of mission control available to us in India, and we really need that mission control. Our armies aren't actually that badly injured from that conflict. I could probably just keep moving them on. So I think I'm going to take Chennai. Let's just keep pushing for now. And that keeps the aliens constantly on the defensive as well. Let's unpause. I think this turn's about to end. Yeah, they're also about to Jeddah. That's fine. They're all just going back home. No new alien fleet. It's been very quiet in terms of alien fleets coming for us. Okay, we got another battleship has been launched in Mercury orbit, which is pretty big. Did something just happen? Did I get a... No. I thought I got like an alert just popped. One thing is my alerts might not work anymore, so I might not know if somebody like subs or follows a channel. I need to fix that. So we have Echo 150, which is a new battleship. Let's get it a name. Let's get the naming list open. It sounds like 2 tracks are playing at the same time. Do I have the forces to take 2 territories? Yeah, I do. No one on Earth can compete with my armies right now. I have absolutely smashed America's armies, Pakistan's armies, Poland's armies for some reason, and I've also absolutely smashed the alien administration completely out. Yeah, as I was saying that, I noticed, I'll show you in a second once I've got this naming done. I'm just waiting for the name list to load. There is a Doom fleet on the way. I've seen it, and I'll show it to you in a second. I'm literally waiting for the name list to load. Ooh, this is a sweet name. So this is the Rider of Solar Winds. Save name, and then we're going to transfer it over to the other. So I need to select it. So we need to deselect this, come in here, go to fleets, select Echo 150, tell it to launch, which will take an hour. Go back to Earth. That's what the battle cruisers are for. The battle cruisers are supplying the PD. Also, these ships, the light railgun batteries are actually defenders. They can fire in Guardian mode, so they are actually point defense. Light railgun is actually PD. Yes, they are dual purpose. So if you look, new alien fleet, 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 new alien fleet. I think there's a Doom fleet coming soon. Presumably, yeah, but it's quantity, not quality. Yeah, don't worry, Kite. I was already going to do that. You beat me to it, but I had that already in mind. Yeah, no one. So the alien administration has 4 armies, and considering they control all of India, Russia, they should have more than 4 armies. Yes. We'll not have a repeat of that battle. Okay, 150 is completed. It's going to rally with Badass Brigade, and it's going to do that as slow as possible. So it'll take 1.6 weeks for them to make that transfer, but that's fine, because that's not going to cost us a ton of water. So they're on their way to Badass Brigade. Crichton's Killbox is ready to buy. This is another really good track from that soundtrack. I love the soundtrack so much. The XCOM Legacy soundtrack is just fantastic. I say that every single stream when a track comes up. Okay, so all of our armies have arrived in Chennai, and they're now occupying the region. It is now November. I think the turn's about to end. Do we have the water to lay down more ships? I'll check in a second. Yeah, I think we do, considering that we've now actually built up a 2.6k water stockpile. Scientists working in a laboratory in the Republic of Southern Cross have made an unexpected breakthrough. The findings are being collated and prepared for release as we speak. There will be no way of keeping a discovery of this magnitude from the rest of the world, but in the moments before that happens, we could try to leverage it in our favor. We could praise the ingenuity of the scientists, grabs a significant public opinion boost, and gives us 4,000 research, which is a lot. Use the discovery for increased scientific funding. Gains 4,000. Republic of Southern Cross will invest a considerable amount into training and education programs. Explore commercial applications. Republic of Southern Cross increases GDP boost. I think increased scientific funding. We don't really care about public opinion. I'm going to go for scientific funding. This is also a huge amount of research. Try to take Kashmir. I see what you're getting at. I want to focus on specifically Indian provinces and nothing else. So we could. The problem with the Central Asian Union armies is they are information age armies. They're not very good for attacking, really. But rather than taking one territory sector at a time, you're thinking we pincer them. I'm not quite sure where Pakistan starts and India ends. I think Faridabad is Pakistan and Jaipur is India, but I also know this is Pakistan here. It's its own country. But where India ends here, is Faridabad part of India or is it part of somewhere else? Faridabad is part of India. Okay. They can distract. You're right. I also need them to defend against the Poles, because the Poles will attack up here again. I'm pretty happy with how the war is continuing. We're not under a lot of pressure at the moment. Was I doing something else before that ship launch? I don't think I was. I think I was just watching stuff happen. Oh, so if anyone is wondering what is snoring, it is the dog. Okay, that is the turnover. It is the 15th of November. We should probably do our direct investment now. I can hear her snoring over my headphones. She's doing really big snores. That was from XCOM Legacy, Toasted. That was an XCOM Legacy song. As I said, it's an absolute banging soundtrack. They've taken songs from older XCOM games and just remixed them. Yeah, she's a big dog, so she does big snores. We could send in the Caliphate armies. They're not doing very much, and we could try and take Faradabad. Why not give it a go? At the worst, we can pull them out. I've got a feeling they won't have enough power to take the territory section, but they're not doing anything else right now. And I can reinforce them with repaired Chinese armies when they get there. Okay, they're all on the way. This is all stuff that was built at Good Idea Station, yeah, which hasn't finished construction yet. In terms of nation states, everything is defended. Public opinion is at its lowest in India and Singapore, so we'll probably need to boost that. We have no unrest apart from in Russia. So let's get the team. Human public opinion in India.
Making our case.
Name's Blonde.
Standing by.
Public opinion in Singapore.
Reporting in.
Making our
Okay.
case.
Does anyone else need to go to ground?
Where to?
Human will eventually.
Ready for
Blonde
orders.
also needs to go to ground eventually.
Ready to go.
Everyone else is pretty good.
At your service.
Groucho maybe a little
Ready
bit.
for orders.
But she's currently only really seen by people
What's
we
the
like,
other?
apart from the
Reporting
initiative
in.
who we don't like.
Ready to go.
Good old Jeb. Excuse me, that was a yawn. There's no aliens for Jeb to really do anything about. And the only person who
Don't
can
let them find out.
sabotage... Oh wait, I'm stuck on... Hang on, I'm stuck on investigate.
Ready for my mission.
The only person who can sabotage is Groucho, I
orders?
think. Oh, Yoma can sabotage
here.
as well. So Yoma... Yeah, you could get Yoma doing some sabotaging.
I work for you now.
We're obviously not going to do it against someone who we've turned. 69. So we've got a 96% against. Target a Councilor hub with an engineering module to remove the 5,000 research points of progress from a project. This project may only be sabotaged once. Might as well give that a try.
Reaching
See
lab
what we can get
security.
out of it. Jeb,
Ready.
I think is just going to continue
Where
to
do you need
surveil
me?
for me. There was apparently alien stuff going on over here.
Initiating recon.
What other projects can we steal? I don't think there's very much we can steal at the moment. Also, what's going on with integrated Earth space technology? Oh, okay, it's just gone over to them. So if we go to tech... So, from the servants, how can we check what we can actually steal from them? I have no idea. There's too much information here. I don't know what the dots are. The dots are related to how much they've invested the research in, and this is whether or not I can sabotage the project. Okay. So we can sabotage their advanced ECM module. We can sabotage Life Science Institute. We can sabotage all their institutes. They don't have an Earth presence to make use of the institutes yet, though. Can't really see what I can steal from there, though. It's not clear enough to me, and I'm focusing on too many other things right now. Scroll down to see what you can steal. I'm scrolling down to see what I can steal. Ah, is that stealable? No, that means they've got nothing invested in it. Either I'm not seeing what I'm looking for here, or I can steal nothing. Is it just below here? No. If I have to actually read through it all, I'm not going to be able to do it. Because it's just, as Feathers has just said, too many plates right now. I don't have a slot in my brain to take in that screen at the moment. Unfortunately. As much as it might be very, very useful, I just don't have the capacity for it right now with everything else that's going on. We'll do a surveil here. There was an icon. We can take something from the Protectorate. Okay. I unfortunately confirmed my assignments, but let's go back in there. Check the Protectorate. Ah, okay. That's what I'm looking for. So there's nothing here. The initiative might have something. Now that I know what I'm looking for, it's less of a big deal. Okay, nothing there. So the only thing we can steal is Institutional Bastions. Hey, Hildebrand, good to see you. How's it going? So Institutional Bastions is the only thing we can steal. I have no idea what that tech is at all. Gotta wait for the tech tree to load. Institutional. Institutional. Oh god, I'm very tired. Institutional bastions. Enemies suffer -2. Okay, control point capacity increased by 10. That's actually not terrible. That's something we may want to get our hands on. So let's remember that for next turn. Now, it's the 16th of November. We should do our direct investment. Last time we invested in the economy of China, and it got us a pretty good payout. So we could do another direct investment into economy in China if we wanted to. We have 2.9k influence to spend. We could also invest into build navy to get us some navies. We could also invest into mission control just to push that along a little bit further. Oh no, I think it was funding we reinvested into, not economy. It was funding. Funding is what we invested into. Yeah, Kite got there just before I remembered that it was funding. I mean, we've got enough. If I just do 9999, it should autocorrect down. So we can afford to put 96 in. I do not think we should spend all of our influence right now. But we could put 1,000 in, which would be about 50-ish. That's 1.5k. That would get us another chunk of cash income, which I really do want to build up. It's very low. I don't know if it's a long-term goal. If I wanted to invest in mission control instead... Mission control... No, so here's the difference. Funding requires influence to purchase, but stuff like mission control requires actual money. We don't have any money. It's going to have to be funding. Yeah, we've already got one of those techs. Here we dragons. I think I'm going to spend 1.5k influence to get another 50 funding. So we're currently at an income of 3.9. If I confirm that, that's gone up to 74.8. That's a pretty big buff from us investing in funding. So I think that was a decent use of that. Let's go for the turn.
Initiating surveillance.
Lending my expertise.
On Overwatch.
Yeah. Usually I'll get there if I've just got enough time to read the tooltips. We've got armies coming down, I think. Okay, that's our management research has now hit 5,000 a turn. So at this point, it is now cheaper to pick up the other research, which gets us 10 for 5, which is the computer science one. Civilian photonic computing. Oh, no, it's actually 10 for 10, so it's the same cost. But we're basically having to do 2 researches. We're getting another 10 control points for 10. It's actually the same as. One more tick of management would make it, but it doesn't really matter. It's happened. Okay. So we're getting into 2043, and 2043 is going to be a year of a lot of fighting. I'm going to hit their Life Sciences Institute, because that's the one they've got the most invested into. Boom. And we're probably going to keep sabotaging them and stop them from making any more advancements. Okay, that ship has made it to Badass Brigade. It's now going to join Badass Brigade. And then I need to make sure Badass Brigade actually refuels it. So we need to resupply, which is only good. Wow. Even after that, it's still I think I didn't resupply other ships that took longer, actually. Let's do what I forgot to check for mishaps earlier and make sure that we have all of the ships in Mercury actually under construction. So this one is under construction. This one is under construction. Yeah. So we have 4 battleships currently under construction. They will all be available within 180 days. Most of them 160-ish. So 21st of November plus. So if I go January, February, March, that's 90 days-ish. April is 120 days. May brings us up to 150-ish days. Excuse me, her snoring made me yawn. They're going to arrive in May. Yeah. So January, February, March, April, May. So I have roughly 3, 6, 9, 12. I have roughly 150 days left to get ships in space to face off against the aliens, which means the Purple Murderer Burglar ship and both of these 2 ships are not going to be finished in time. This Typhoon-class battleship is going to be close. Thank you, Hairy Dragon. That's very kind of you. This one's going to be very, very close. This one will be done. We can lay down some battle cruisers. They will take 100 days to build. You think 160 days is fine? They're not arriving. Yeah, they're arriving on the 28th. We could also build some more battleships. A battleship will now take 160 days. The fleet composition at the moment is... Can I look at this as a bigger picture? Here we go. Badass Brigade is made up of 4 battleships and 7 battle cruisers with 2 torpedo monitors as well. So we have quite a lot of laser power, not that much in the way of main guns. So we could churn out more battle cruisers, but if we think we have the time, if 160 days is enough, I actually vote that we lay down some more battleships. I think 7 battle cruisers is enough, but we have enough sustain. What we don't have is deeps. We need more DPS. We need more mages. We have tons of warlocks. If you want a World of Warcraft classic reference, we need that just big pumping damage, and that is the Typhoon Block 3 class battleships. Or we design a new ship. But honestly, if we're building railguns, we want that spinal mounted. We want that forward, that front mounted gun. That's gonna be, unless you heard me have an idea there. What we could build is we could build a heavy siege coiler or a heavy coil cannon or heavy. I don't know which is the right one, but we could build a battle cruiser that mounts a heavy railgun. So if I compare the siege coiler to the heavy coil cannon, how do I do this again? I always mess this up. Select a module from the top menu and drop it in the appropriate slot to be okay. Okay. Warlock class DPS battle cruisers. So I've just done the same thing. Okay, so the siege coiler is a lot lighter than the heavy coil cannon. In muzzle velocity is half the speed. The heavy siege coiler does 162 damage on hit, whereas the heavy coil does 65 damage on hit. This has a 48. They both have a 48-second cooldown between their shots. They both have an 800-kilometer range. So the main difference is the siege coiler does a ton more damage. So we could grab a bunch of siege coilers. We could make a siege coiler battle cruiser. I actually quite like the idea of doing that. Just to add to the madness that's going to be this combat. The siege coiler will be a lot easier to dodge and shoot down, but we're not going to get a lot of them. It has a hidden bombard. What's Chris saying? The siege coiler is awesome for bombardment because there's a hidden bombard modifier. Okay. Oh, hey TRM, how's it going? I just noticed you joined the stream. Yeah, Warlock class DPS battle cruisers. At least that's a lower. They have the same salvo timer, so it has this 3 shots over 108, 3 shots over 36 seconds. So actually, the heavy siege coiler is quite rapid fire. What's the heavy railgun Mark II? It doesn't fire in... It just fires every 30 seconds. I was originally going for the heavy siege coiler, but I actually think the heavy coil cannon is where we need to go. Thank you, Hayden, for doing that. I actually think siege's shots take forever to kill the shots. The siege coiler shot takes a lot more PD, so we can just mix them in. I think we actually mix them in. I think we are going to go for the siege coilers. We're not going to get a lot of these built. We're going to use this model as well, just to differentiate it from the laser battle cruisers, I think. We're going to go... I think I'm going to go for the siege coiler, not the heavy coil cannon. This one. All right, drive. We're going to go for the Pegasus drive. We're going to go for Molten Core Fission Reactor 3. We're going to go for Quantum Battery. We're going to go for Tin Droplet. We have 4 utility slots on this ship. We don't need a magazine. This thing comes with 100 rounds. If we fire 100 rounds, then it's GG anyway. I think we take a repair bay. We take vectored thrusters, I think, to help it turn. ECM does nothing. We definitely take a target computer. Check the firing arcs. What's the firing cone angle? It doesn't give me a firing cone angle that I can see. Their damage works as HP, so it takes a lot of PD shots to eliminate it. Well, if nothing else, if it's eating PD, it's doing its job. Loop Oval also has a good point. We could just swap out. We could have one set with the coiler and a set with the rail cannon. We've got 4 slots on the space station. We could build 2 of each in time. I'm not too... we could also build more on the planet as well. It depends how many we can lay down. We've got the battle cruisers core. The battle cruisers are covered in coil guns. They've got lots and lots of coil guns. This is more to mix in, I'm thinking. What else do we want on this? Like I say, I don't think magazine's that useful. We could take a slush hydrogen tankage. That gets us a little bit more exhaust velocity. We don't need a flag bridge. We don't need a heat sink. We could take an ISRU. We're going to put some lasers on, don't worry. We could put a laser engine on if I put some lasers on. I also haven't, obviously, I haven't looked at propellant tanks or armor or anything yet. I think what we'll do is we'll put some PD on here. That opens up the possibility of setting a laser engine to boost the PD a little bit. It's not ideal. It is going to be a standoff vessel. Also, Kogan shoots 1 shots in 12 seconds, shoots 1 in 48 seconds. Yeah, so we probably want a few of the others. For armor, now mishaps you did the maths for this, and I don't have access to it. I love the emojis you pull out, T-Ram. You always have the most fascinating emojis I never knew existed. I'm not having a go. I think it's great. Because we want the lightest armor possible on the lateral. Just use nanotube. Okay, nanotube. So we want probably, I would say, 20 on the front, 1 mid, maybe 3 or so at the back, because this will be padlocked to its target. Basically, yeah. We're looking at something like this. Now we want a delta V of at least 10. Clicking the orange circle automatically selects a combat role. Oh, thank you, Kite. Patrol doesn't seem quite right for this, but whatever. Let's go for 3 engines to start with. Also, when using siege crawlers to bombard armories, you will hit multiple at the same time, and enough spiral siege crawlers are able to destroy ground-to-orbit defenses on Earth. Well, that's very interesting to hear. Let's bump this up to 10 and just see what we're looking at in terms of cruise delta V. So I'm not looking at any stats right now until we get to 10. Okay. So with 40 propeller tanks, 3 engines, we've got a combat acceleration of 2.8 Gs, a cruise acceleration of 200.2 milli-Gs, turn rate of 0.92 degrees a second. It costs 400 water to build, which isn't too bad, and 3 mission control. Yeah, I get you about the multiple armies being the same there. That is something we need to be very aware of. Also, how's the stream on Twitch for you? Is it working okay? Do we really need... Yes. We came across a ship in the last stream that had multiple light rail batteries, and it was just machine gunning railgun rounds. Actually, now that I've added... Yeah, okay. How are we thinking about this? Is 10.1 kps going to be enough? I think it is. Okay, I need a name for this design. So first person in chat who gives me the name is the one that will be named for. This is the one that anyone can get. You just have to be fast with your fingies. What's the range of the spinal gun? Because it's the same. The roll doesn't. The roll just is basically where it gets put. The Fusilier class. That's a mishaps. Got in there first. Fusilier. Sorry, Noob Master. We're gonna have another one in a second though. So get ready for the second one. Fusilier has 1 Fusilier class. What's the KPS of the Banhammer? It's about the same. It's about 10. I've focused on 10 specifically. It might be a little bit faster, but for what we're building here, I think this is fine. It's basically just here to defend. Trolls Boulder, I like that. Yeah, I actually really like Trolls Boulder in my head because of the siege code. Okay, so we're going to save this design, the Fusilier. And then we're going to... What I'm actually going to do... Can I just... I'm hoping... If I go here... and a hide obsolete, we'll also get rid of the old Typhoon class and the old Typhoon flag class. Because they aren't here anymore. The Badhammer isn't a ship we build anymore, by the way. It's a Typhoon Flag 3. What is the Under the... Oh, the Under the Weather was my attempt at the laser ship. That's right. So the Fusilier class, what I want to do is build an upgrade for it. I want to... What's up, Salty? And I want to replace this with a Coiler. What is it, Salty? Now, this is a valid, so I need a name for this design as well. Is what... Yes, there's a laser engine for the PD. Because I didn't really have anything else to put in the slot, basically. It's only there for the PD. I want to take a name from someone else, Mishaps. I haven't called the name yet, because people are putting names in. Although New Master's very keen to get the Enforcer in there. But I just want to make sure we're okay with the laser engine. The laser engine is just there for the PD. I don't even know if it affects the PD. I didn't have anything else to put in that slot. So, we've got Bolt Gun and Enforcers and Trolls Boulder. I like all three of them, and you've all been very keen. So what I will do is I have a D6 on my desk. So 1 and 2 will be Enforcer. 3 and 4 will be Trolls Boulder. 5 and 6 will be Bolt Gun, okay? As democratic and fair as I can make it. We rolled the Bolt Gun. Unfortunately. Sorry to everybody else. I don't know if it does, Salty. I don't really mind if it doesn't. Because it's a slot that I'm not doing anything with. So we've got the Bolt Gun as the alternate. Okay, ship construction. Clarkdad's Oversight. What is this? Check this box so the ship would use boosted money. No. Okay, so Clarkdad's Oversight is the station that everyone is sitting at right now. So we can build the Fusilier. I want to build 2 of these. So Fusilier. And then we're going to do Bolt Gun. Bolt Gun. So we'll have 2 Fusiliers and 2 Bolt Guns. Yeah, I'm not too worried. That's actually a pretty fitting name. Yeah, cool. So that's all we can lay down here. Now, we could lay down some more if we built them on the planet. Are we comfortable enough that they'll be able to ship them from the planet to the fleet in time? I think we will. We've got Castle Camelot to build at. It's currently not building anything. And Braveheart Station has a slot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots free. Do we want to build another 5 of these ships? That's the big question. Like, the fleet that's coming is huge. Just a reminder, this is the fleet that's coming. Okay? This is what we're up against. As the dog snores in the background. So I think the more the merrier. Like, just the more stuff that we can put in the air to shoot out ridiculously huge cannon. This is going to be such a hard fight for me to play. But this is what's coming. So, I think we just build as many ships as we can. Screw the mission control. Yeah, I know, Crash Test. That we really should next time we do a campaign, we'll have a filter for like shipyard and stations now. So I just sound like the Mechanica stream from last week. Imagine nail gun made with cold gun technology. That's pretty much what it's going to be. Okay, so let's build another bolt gun. 144 days. Do we have time? Is 144 days going to be enough? What did someone say earlier? Someone did the math. I think it was Hayden. I'm scrolling back through chat. What was it? Hayden did 127 days. So we do not have time. Yeah. We don't actually have time to build these ships at Castle Camelot or Braveheart. There's a lot of frigates. Yeah. I can't actually afford... We don't have the time. In fact, a lot of these may not be ready in time. Because according to Hayden's maths, we have 145 days. So, there's no point laying down more ships. Unfortunately. That ship has sailed. Now, we have 17 ships in the fleet at the moment, and it will grow a little bit bigger. But we may, like, Mercury may die, but we're going to try and make them pay as hard as we can for taking Mercury. Adding more subdivisions to the name list for specific central station would be pretty easy. Okay. Ballast Brigade has resupplied. Well, that's something. What is this track? Oh, this is Vixian. Hostile takeover mission. Resistance is taken over Palatine Information Group. Okay. Fair enough, mishaps. If you're still willing to do that, don't think that you
Public
need to.
opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay, we have
Public
defenders
opinion is moving
popping
in our
up
direction.
to try and stop us taking this region. I can send some more armies in if I need to. Oh, what just completed? Our broadcast outlet's just completed in Earth orbit, so that's just got more influence income. We completed. Okay, our colony core on Ceres has completed, which means we can now upgrade the mine. So we can upgrade the colony mining complex. Now, how is power looking? Power available 213, power consumed 284. So we're going to need another fission reactor farm. So that's 250. What's that going to upgrade? The fission reactor array. That should be more than enough power. So that's going to take us up to 378. Yeah, so that's fine. So this will now be another water mine for us when it completes. Cardinal stations such with use of tags. Can you? Because I've been using, I've been trying to use icons to identify my stations. How do I, so if I want to change station with a tag, how do I do that? Remember to steal from the potential? Yes. Where are my tags? Is this, no. I'm looking for tags. I don't see any options, unless you're just meaning these. The Exodus Illuminati now have their own streaming service, but what is it called? Where did that come from, TRAM? Okay, let's leave that for the moment. Good old station. It's been around for a long time. And don't forget to steal from the Protectorate. Yes, don't worry, I will not forget to steal from the Protectorate. Okay. That's actually a really good one to steal from them, too. She's snoring so loudly. This reminds me of like early High Fleet stream, early High Fleet recordings where she'd snore in the background when I was recording during lockdown. Okay, we've got another logistics bottleneck, but we'll bring in combat engineers. 93 ops to fix that problem. Switzerland has joined that war. Switzerland joined a war. Oh, I see. Project Exodus. The Exodus Illuminati. For some reason, I confused Exodus with the Initiative, so I thought you were talking about the Initiative. Hey, Tavian, how's it going? Mostly the reformation of India and us preparing to lose everything at Mercury. I love this track. We have lost the executive control point in Mongolia. Oh, I'm sad that we lost it to the servants, but I'm not sad that we lost it. Do we need reinforcements here? How are the armies looking? Everyone's reasonably healthy apart from the 53rd Paratrooper Division. Why don't I pull them out? The first Tanith one and only are also quite badly damaged. And I'll bring in these legends to reinforce. First, I'll start making a small hover tank to mount the A turret. Oh, sweet. I will. Yeah, the Swiss neutrality is over. They have attacked Senegal. What a target to pick as well for Swiss neutrality to end. Trade unions in India have called for a nationwide strike. Among the demands are higher wages, improved workplace conditions, and greater investment in housing and education. Guys, I'm trying. While they won't be able to keep this up indefinitely, India's economy should have grind to a halt in the meantime. Probably not this stream. Yeah, that's a shame. Wait, if it's 180 days, I do have time to build. We hope they burn themselves out. Strike ends early. GDP goes down by -2%. Send in forces to arrest the most prominent. India's democracy score changes by -0.5. India will invest. Why can't I pay the 5k? Oh, because I don't have 5k. Because I'm super poor. So we can wait. So we've got a 40% chance that they hold out, which drops GDP by 4%. Or the strike turns violent, which drops cohesion, or GDP drops by -2%, or we take a democracy score hit. Yeah, we are very broke. We have money coming in, we're just spending it. Oh my god, Doc. I don't know what to pick here. Both of these are really bad outcomes. The democracy score in India is already terrible. We're trying to fix that. But the GDP is quite a big deal because we need to prop up our income because our income is so low. I think democracy is the one that will affect us least in the short term. So we'll take the democracy hit. We're about to start the second invasion of India. Okay. We've got a bunch of things we need to do this turn. First of all, do we need to defend anywhere? No. Okay. We are going to... First of all,
Ready
Yoma
to go.
is stealing... wait, what's good for stealing again? That's sabotage. Steal. Steal, yeah. So they're going to steal from the Protectorate, where there is something we can steal. I'm going to steal from the person who's got a 99% chance.
We'll catch up on
Then
years of research.
Human is going to
What's the
meet
op?
and greet with the Resistance.
Making contact.
Standing
Jebediah
by
is
for
going
orders.
to meet and greet with Humanity first.
Making contact.
Names Blonde is
Reporting
going
in.
to meet and greet with the Academy.
Making contact.
And Hard Python. I don't have a lot for Hard Python to do right now. So Hard Python can just continue to do surveilling around the world. That's just kind of what they do when there's nothing to protect. Okay.
Setting a watch.
Pretty simple turn. Check the intel screen to see our allies' resources. I was kind of just going to hit them all and hope they could give us something. Color red in front of them. Okay, so I'm actually going to tag it. Let's try that. Just before I do something else. So like, this is what it would be really nice to do is to tag our shipyards. So station, for example, is a shipyard. If I just go into manage it. Huh, that's nice. So now station will show up as red in the list. Okay, I like that. Clarkdad's oversight is also a shipyard. Okay. And then we have a shipyard at Mars. No, we don't actually have a shipyard in Mars. I haven't rebuilt our Mars shipyard, I just realized. No, we do. We've got Castle Marinara, which is our Mars shipyard, which currently isn't doing anything. Oops. Castle... What is it? Castle Mariana. And then we also have a shipyard in Venus orbit as well. This is a cool tip. I think it's the Fountain, is it Venus? Yeah. And this is our shipyard at Venus. Cool. That's just... I've already got that queued up, New Master. So that just means that it's at a glance I can find my shipyards really, really easily. Which is good. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Right. We were looking at the intel screen to see what our allies have to buy off them. Resources. So it's off these three. They've got 665 money, 29k money. So the Humanity First have a lot of cash. Yeah, I think we can hit all three of them for cash, and I can just sell them metals. Let's see how it goes. Okay. That's a settlement mining complex. That's not the high level one, is it? That's still under construction at Ceres. Yeah, Good Idea Station is still building. Okay, that's fine. But the Protectorate, now I don't care about stealing, about improving my
We'll
relationship with the
open a
Protectorate.
channel.
We
Okay.
appreciate that you see
They
the threat that
can't
aliens
give me
pose,
money, but
we
I can
don't
sell
think
stuff on the
leaving
public
Earth is the
market as
answer.
well. Yeah, the resistance is broke. Is there anything else they can give me? Orgs, Habs, projects, no. Okay, that was a waste. I shouldn't have come after them. Any good... 20 science, plus 3 science. Oof, wow. Plus 11% build army. Plus 11% build navy. Plus 11% military. That's massively cool. I want that. Hawthorne research. I'm only going to look at the 3 stars. All right, how many medals would you like for Achilles Aerospace? What about 100 medals? That sounds good, right? Okay. What about 1,000 medals? Would you like that? You would like 1,000 medals, okay. So if you're interested in 1,000 medals, could I interest you in 500 medals? No. Okay. What about 750? That's close. What about 800? Maybe 850? Okay. Drive a hard bargain. What about 900 medals? Okay, 920. 930. 940. This is so dumb, by the way. This should just be a button to find out what the lowest it'll take is instead of me having to do this. 970. 965. Okay. 964. 965. I don't think there's any projects I can give them. Oh, there is. Okay, let's get into this. Let's give them all the institutes. Okay, that's fine. We'll give them life science for Achilles Aerospace. Boom. Okay. Who can take Achilles Aerospace and has room for it right now? Does anyone have room, first of all? Groucho and Yoma almost have room. And Groucho can actually level their admin up a little bit, which means we can probably get rid of an admin org. So their admin is currently sitting at 26, which doesn't really help me, actually. You go save that 35 medals. Never mind. I mean, that 1,000 medal per day income. That 35 is super important. Yeah, true. Me scrimping and saving over medals on a faction that are broke and are supposed to be our allies. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if you can afford this. Okay, I need to free up 2 stars worth of stuff here. The Mogul Intelligence Broker, the MIB, don't really do much for her. Espionage and Investigation, I'm really not that interested in on her. I'm going to get rid of MIB. I'm just going to sell them. Yeah, I'm just going to sell them. And we're going to equip Achilles Aerospace. That's a massive boost. Yeah, okay.
Reaching out.
Okay, now you guys are rich, and you won't offer me any money.
At least the technologies you are developing.
So we can't get money off them either, even though they're super rich. That's really frustrating. Oh, that really annoys me. I'll grab these from you, though. What would you like? Would you like Molotov Fish Reactor 3 and Solid Fish Reactor 3? Teardrop Drive? There we go. Okay. So there is another way. We can sell resources on the open market somewhere, I think. I've never done it. But I think there is a way to sell stuff somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, prices for delivery to low Earth orbit per unit. I can sell them. I just don't know how. Humanity First is losing cash each month. Oh, I thought they had tons of money. So where do I go to sell stuff? I've never had to do it before. This is what the prices for them are. Just click the resource. Are you serious? I just click the resource. I'm really stupid. So if we sell 1 month's income, that'll get us 531 money, which is a lot of money. But I honestly think we could get away with something like that right now and just drop 10k resources. We don't have the space sale bonuses done, no. But we need money right now. I mean, that's a pretty nice injection of cash right now, which we do kind of need. That would put us up to over 5k. I have so many metals. You think I should sell 500 noble metals? Is it risky? That would drop me down to 21k, and my income is 1.5k. I make 20k. I make almost 20k a year, and that's going to go up. Yeah, thank you for the subs. I don't think it's risky at all. Done. Confirm the sale. We now have cash. All right, we now have cash.
Establishing contact.
Oh, hi, Academy. We don't actually need to talk to you anymore.
We will safeguard
You
humankind
don't have any
ourselves.
projects for us. Any cool 3 stars? You put all the science ones, don't you? They're just all science. Yeah, I'm really not interested. There's nothing you can really give me that I want. Nah, I'm just gonna end the 12. I don't think it's risky, but I know that me and
I will
Kite
help them.
definitely have very
Overwatch.
different thoughts on what is and isn't risky. I think Kite, you would agree with me when I say that you're probably a much more cautious player than I am, and probably much more successful in that as well. I love how the Caliphate armies still haven't actually made it to Faroudabad yet. They're still driving all the way
No more
around.
secrets.
Institutional bastions. I really like that we stole that, actually. Money should go up from here, at least. And we can sell more if we need to. And let's not forget, I still have to upgrade half of our mines. Okay, hang on a minute. We have to do something about our armies down here. One of our armies is quite badly damaged. They're finding pretty hard to hold on to this region. This army here needs to pull out. That's the only one at the moment. Yeah, see, I'm not playing on brutal. We have a little bit. We've made the game brutal enough by how bad our start was. We don't need the difficulty to go up. We're gonna get so much when this pulls out. Infantry Mercury will cost a lot of metals. I burnt more than 30k in 2 months building 3 stations and halves. Fair enough, and we'll get there. Communications hub, cool. So communication hubs are now available to research. We can upgrade our broadcast centers, which is pretty cool. I just know that our income is just going to go up. Black Narrows. Okay, finally, the occupation of Faridabad has begun. I thought I sent more armies than that, if I'm being completely honest. Are the rest still moving on? I thought I sent 5 armies, but there's only 3 armies here. I don't think 3 armies are enough. I'm going to send these 2 armies to help them, because I don't think 3 armies is anywhere near enough to take that region. I thought I sent 5. Maybe I was just going crazy. There are 5 armies in the Caliphate. There's 4 armies in the Caliphate. Well, that's still... Where is the 4th army? Oh, okay, they're still moving. They're in New Delhi at the moment. Right, that makes sense. That makes sense why I can't find them. They're still in New Delhi. Crichton skill. Okay, yeah, they're all arriving in Faridabad. That's fine. Okay, we've got another army on red, so I'm going to pull them out. They're fighting very hard down here. This is the hardest defense they've pulled so far. But now, as we're thinking, we've got the distraction from both sides, which is pretty nice. And now we're building up the amount of people that are here as well. Cool. Okay. We're probably going to take Faridabad before... Oh, what just got built? Okay, Sales Center's got its solar farm. That's cool. Got another army on red here. Damn, I don't know why they're taking so much damage. They're only fighting a Pakistani army and American 2nd Infantry. Any of you guys pretty well repaired? Not really. Hello, Mr. Hey, Takin, how's it going? Why not pull in army that in green already? Yeah, it's exactly what I'm doing right now, New Master. I'm going to pull this army down. And this army down. And we're also going to pull this army down. Posture check is very important. I should do a posture check redeemable. This is the biggest war I've ever had in Terra Invicta.
Hello there.
Hello there. That's all of our armies moving around. Okay, the Pakistani army has disappeared. Okay. So that's the events for the turn. And our new mining colony has been completed on Mars, which increases our... Oh, there is actually a posture check to redeem. Nice. You should do a posture check redeemable. I thought you just did it. Or are you being sarcastic? Okay. What that means is we can now get our next mine going. So that was... So let's just check. You go level 3 mine, level 3 mine, level 3 mine, level 3 mine, level 3 mine... Level 3 mine. That was Grotney Land. Ammo temp is the next one to upgrade. I changed my posture. I'm actually so... I'm so tired. I just almost swore. That's how tired I am right now. my work is killing me at the moment, but I'm not going to go into that. Yeah. So they're probably just all getting attritioned really hard in that fight. Oh, we've got a new turn. Damn, okay. It's a new turn. Jeez. Okay, this will probably I'll probably try and get one more in at least. What do we want people to do this turn? I kind of want Human to go to ground because they are actually very visible. And I think Blonde is in the same position.
Ready.
Everyone
Ready
always
for
goes to
orders.
ground in Darwin, by the way, because
Ready for my mission.
I went to Darwin once and I didn't like it, so I sent
Standing by.
I send all my agents there as punishment, just for being agents.
Ready for orders.
That's all I can really say about that. We'll keep sabotaging. Who are we going to sabotage this time? So we can sabotage the servants. We can sabotage the protectorate. We can sabotage the initiative. The initiative are working on Europe Ascendant. That would be pretty funny to sabotage. There's no good targets under the protectorate's banner. The institutes are all good targets under this banner. 5 minutes coffee break. Now, unfortunately, Demonicus, a coffee break's not going to help me at 1:45 in the morning. I've got bad news for you about the stream. We're gonna hit the servants. Who's that? This guy here.
I'm going in.
I am
Standing by for orders.
depending on how much I've had to drink, I would say I'm Scottish, but I'm also British. I just don't call me English.
Acknowledged.
Maybe hunt for orcs, maybe mining orcs. Yeah, it is a subset of British. Just don't mix English with that. Nothing against any English people in chat. I've never met an English person I haven't liked. I've just got that like pride for Scotland. That's all there is. A wash your head would probably work. But I have to go to work tomorrow, everybody. I have a 9 to 5, otherwise I can't stream if I don't have, if I lose my 9 to 5, I'm screwed. Especially because I'm looking for a new place to live at the moment. I'm not okay. There is something worse you can do than call me English, and that's to call me Glaswegian.
What's the up?
I'm not Glaswegian. Not by a long shot. Them's fighting words,
Surveilling
for
target
sure.
area.
If I lose my 9 to 5, I'll have more time to stream. Yes, but I will have less time to eat. And that's a pretty major concern.
Going silent.
Eyes up.
Going into hiding.
Let's see how this
Offering
war comes
counsel.
out.
Eyes up.
Love this track. Again. You'll notice I've been keeping the cringe off the stream recently. I haven't put any more of those generated tracks for the Exodus campaign. I don't really like AI generated content, but I do find them quite funny, which is why I put them there. And don't worry, T-Ram, you haven't actually offended me. I know you already did tongue in cheek. Let's kit their Materials Institute research. No, military. Definitely don't want them getting any military science. We need 36-hour days. Yeah, that would be good. The Resistance Projects have terminated the Non-Aggression Pact. Wait, did I?
Wrapping up here.
Oh no! Exactly, Miraz. Oh, so good to see you, Miraz. So I think I sabotage Project. No, because this isn't the Resistance, is it? Did that count as an act of aggression against the Resistance? Hey, Karthakuna. Did I really just break the Non-Aggression Pact for sabotaging a project of the servants because they had turned the agent? Is that what just happened? Because that feels incredibly arbitrary and unfair. We got so strong our passive hate gen is too high. Okay. It was just circumstances that caused that to happen. We're just too powerful. Too cool. Global ambition has completed. Everybody. Sorry for hitting the desk. We're no longer under our mission control cap. That was one of the objectives of the stream. Load superpower effect. Gotcha. Okay. That's big. That's really big. Now, we have our story research going, so we don't need to touch that.
Let's get some real research going. Do we have any coil gun tech we can get laid down? Improved coil cannon. Yeah, let's get that researching. Finally, we are kings of the world. Thank you, Tekio. Congratulations, everybody hates you. Hooray! It's the end of the world. Okay, they've pulled out of this region, I've just noticed. Crackdown mission in South Africa, that's nothing to do with us. Crackdown mission aborted. That's nothing to do with us. That guy looks a little bit like Jebediah, so every time I see him, I'm like, oh no, what's happened? Also, everybody, welcome to 2043. Somehow we're still alive and in this game. Howling for better reactor technologies. I think we need to do more main bridge. Oh yeah, Fiona just popped up a message to say we're too big, and they are going to continue the non-aggression. Armies of the alien administration conquered Libya. Why are they fighting in Libya while we are absolutely destroying their homeland? Caliphate sucks. Yes, this is what I was worried about. The Caliphate is running information age armies. We are running invasion age armies, and we're struggling to take the territory because this is really well fortified territory. That's why it's so difficult for us. Okay, I'm actually going to speed the game up. Okay, we just took a new territory. So we actually took an army from India. India has taken the Chennai region of the alien administration. The alien administration will retain a claim on the region. So we've now got Chennai. Let me just check our priorities are all good. They are. Okay, all of our armies are going to rest for a bit. AA is blockaded. Wait, are we blockading the... Who's blockading them? Oh, they're just in so many wars that they're blockaded. Because they have a lot of navies. They used to be caught with, let's conquer someone else, yeah. Alright, let's send the most healthy armies from here up to here to help out. Oh, actually, wait a minute, it doesn't matter. If the Protectorate take, I don't think it matters if the Protectorate take, if the Caliphate takes it. Do we have any other pretty nicely repaired armies down here? You guys are fine. Because what's going to happen pretty soon is the Caliphate armies are going to get too damaged to stay in this region. And they're going to have to pull out. They've only got 3 max navies. They have a max of 39. Oh, they've lost their navies because we've killed the armies, I assume. Because a navy only exists because it's attached to an army. So me killing all of the armies as I'm guessing killed all of their navies. Okay, army go home. Okay, nobody else is red yet. Oh, that's the end of the turn. Okay, what time is it? Yeah, we've got another turn in us. Just one more turn. Okay, let's have a look at our nation states. So everybody's defended. Public opinion is down in India, which makes sense because we just took another territory sector from them. So let's send in Human and name is Blonde.
I will tell our story.
What's the op?
To do that.
What's the op?
Jebediah. We'll think about you in a
will
second.
tell our story.
Yoma, I want to do more sabotaging.
Standing by for orders.
The warships store their stores with the tanks they carry. Basically, the tanks are the what is it that liches have? The phylacteries. The tanks are phylacteries for navies. Everybody knows that navies use tanks as phylacteries. I mean, come on. It's common war lore that the tanks are warship phylacteries. Wow, you can tell I'm tired. What was that giggle? Jeez. I apologize, everybody. I'm a mess right now.
Switching lab security.
Yeah, it has been one hell of a rocky road to get here, TRM. Somehow we've gotten to this position where we may actually be able to take back India.
I'm here.
What would we to merge China and India? That's a very good question. There will be a tech for it. I don't know what that tech is. We should add it to our goal list. That's maybe one to put in. Let me actually just do that. Let me put it in. So we have a chat in the Discord called the War Room Terra Invicta. What tech to merge India and China? Just to remind myself when I wake up tomorrow. Let's just get stitches. Exactly.
Surveilling target
Oh,
area.
that's right. What's the leaderboard looking like on YouTube? I can't believe that's a thing. I actually want to check that before I end the stream. The boat waifus are the char of Gears and Panzer. You can't merge China. You can't merge China and India. What? Surely there's some very long, convoluted tech that at the end of it lets you do that. I thought you could unite the entire world if you wanted to. I'm just here to look at the leaderboard. So Demonicus is in first place with 200 XP. Crash Test is in third. Who is E96E? They must have a different name. Is that Noob Master? That's Noob Master. Okay. I probably shouldn't read out people's usernames. Thank you, YouTube, for putting that there instead of their actual names. That's useful. There was a Greater India. I'll try Demonicus. It's I will really try, but it's
I will help
the
them.
only time I have to stream is now. And the later it gets, the more wiped out I am for the week. And getting wiped out for the week makes me tired as the week goes on. You can put Madagascar into China, India off the table. That's wild.
They won't know what hits them.
Okay, we're going to hit them in the Materials Institute, is where we're going to hit them. Boom. There hasn't been a lot of movement from the aliens in this stream. Has anyone noticed that? I really wish I could,
We're winning
Demonicus.
their
It
hearts
makes
and
me
minds.
so guilty
The people
that
will
I
come to our
can't,
side.
like, give you more of what you want, because it means a lot to me that you enjoy it so much that you want more. The only thing I could offer, and it is something other people have asked for, is an additional Terra Invicta stream every week. But that would kind of get in the way of a lot of other things, so I don't know if that's the right option. The economy in India has grown to the point where the nation has added a control point. It'll be on my Project X system in the science of it. So, India now has... Oh no, we just took Faradabad. Hooray. And India now has 5 control points. So India is almost back. I think it's just large navy is slowly moving to crush orbital assets. Yeah. I'm telling you they're preparing another Doom fleet with a mothership. Oh, I'm sure they are. In fact, we know there's a mothership that's been built. We saw it a couple of streams ago. But whether or not it shows up is another question. Right, I'm going to let our armies rest and repair for a bit, because they're all quite badly damaged. Suriname has been conquered by the Swiss. The forces of the European have flipped control points to the initiative. The great country of control point, by which I mean Canada. This is why, this Demonicus is why I need to sleep, because we get to this part of the stream, we get to the sort of 1 a.m. section, these last couple of turns, and I start to get loopy. I thought India's priorities were fixed. Oh no, they're not. Is that correct? We've got economy, knowledge, funding, boosted mission control. That's not right. They've been on the wrong policies this whole time. Okay, economy, welfare. I want government. In fact, let's just clear everything. In 6 days a week. That would be what? Saturday or Friday? Okay. What I kind of want to do is just copy what I've got in Russia. So Russia is economy, welfare, knowledge, government, unity, funding. So we want to go economy, welfare, knowledge, government, unity, funding. Something like that. Yeah, this is World War III. This has been World War III for a while. What do we think of these priorities? This is my problem, right? I'm a little bit too tired to really think if this makes sense. I've got 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 3. 1 1 1 2 1 3. I've got the same layout here. Welfare and economy need to be worked on for sure. Knowledge is important, but government's very important, and mission control, yes. I'm actually going to put 3 into mission control. Let's leave that for now. But this is why I need a break, because I'm definitely getting loopy and getting weird.
Every time I have to pay a Terra,
this is where I start to make big
as though
mistakes.
One of my children has suddenly died. Why do we let them walk all over us like this?
Okay. They have picked
Jim,
fleet
sorry to
logistics,
wreck,
which is
but we
actually a
don't see any.
research that we needed to research. Fleet logistics leads us towards the next upgrade for op centers, if I remember correctly. So I'm quite happy with the academy having picked that. saying that, I would like to maybe get involved in this. So if I put 2 in here, I will take this over. And I'll still hold magnetic nozzles. So let's try for that. Okay, that's the army deployment complete. I'm just gonna let all of our armies rest. They're purging. Oh, now you're bribing me, Demonicus. You're bribing me. That's very cruel of you. Remember, I do stream on Thursdays and Sundays. I just stream different games. When I move, I may be able to stream more often as well, because I'll have less... Okay, wait a minute. America's moving to Isfahan. Where is Isfahan? What region is Isfahan? Regions. Where the hell is that army going? Ifsan, okay. They are going... They are invading They're invading Iran. Cool. We need to defend Iran from the Americans. Oh, jeez. History's repeating itself. America's invading Iran. Okay. I definitely need to go to sleep before I say or do something stupid. Who do we have that can defend Iran? It's probably going to have to be these armies here. Let's send this army. We obviously are going to send this army. We'll also get the Union armies in as well. I actually am finding the music very tense, which is from the BattleTech game. That should be enough to defend against one American army. Is there research to make pop up to boost research more common? I don't know what you mean there, Master. Okay, the turn just finished. That is perfect timing, because I need to go to sleep. This is definitely the spot to end the stream. Look, we've done really well this stream. We've taken, what, 3 territory sectors in India. We have gotten as much as we can do done for Badass Brigade. This is the fleet that's going to defend Mercury in the next stream. It's February now, so we're definitely going to get into this fight next stream. We have the Typhoon... do we have any Typhoon Block 3s here? Okay, this is really important. Oh, TV Dragons, you're a legend. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Is it going to play?
Have a decent coffee tomorrow. You sound like you will need it.
Yes, IBEP. No space battle, I'm sorry about that, but here's the space battle here. This is really important. I need to remember to upgrade these ships. These are all Block 1, and we need them to be upgraded to Block 3s. So do not let me forget to upgrade my battleships to Block 3 that are in Mercury orbit. That is vitally, vitally important. It is extremely important that I upgrade these ships. I'm going to write it in Discord right now. Upgrade Merc B-ships. I hope that still means something to me next week. Okay. On that note, I definitely need to go to sleep. First of all, Here Be Dragons, thank you so much for the super chat. That was incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. I will have a coffee on that. I've actually stopped drinking coffee at work in order to save money for my move, but I'll make an exception because of the super chat, and I will do that. Sorry that there's been no space battle in this stream, but there has been a lot of battles. We are making such fantastic progress at the moment. We've sorted our resources out. We're in a really good state. We just need to make those last few steps. Thank you everybody for your advice and your help. Toasted, I'll peep the art channel before I go to bed, no worries. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I will speak to you as soon as possible. I haven't got the next Voices of the Void recorded yet. I was hoping to get one out tomorrow. I will try really hard to record it before or after basketball if I have time. If not, then the next episode will be on Friday. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to stop talking and go to sleep. Ciao for now, folks. See ya.